The way you cared for yourself 10 or 20 years ago may not be what you need today. And that doesn't mean you've stopped caring about yourself. It may mean you are finally learning how to care for the woman you are now. Hello, ladies, and welcome to Just a Sip. I'm Tracy, and here we talk about beauty, wellness, and creating small, repeatable practices that help women over 40 feel confident, polished, and present. Today, I ask you a simple question. What does taking care of yourself look like in this season of your life? Because so much can change over time. Our skin changes, our energy can change, our health, our schedules, and our priorities may change. Even the way we may want to feel when we look in the mirror can change also. But sometimes we continue doing things the same way simply because that is the way we have always done them. We may still be using the same products, following the same steps, or expecting ourselves to spend the same amount of time getting ready, even when that routine no longer supports us. And sometimes we think that changing or simplifying our routine means we're giving something up. But I want to offer you a different way to think about it. Changing your routine can be a sign that you are paying attention to yourself. It can be a form of self-care. Today, I want you to consider 3 parts of your beauty routine. 1, your placement, your products, and your timing. So let's begin with placement. Are you still applying your makeup in exactly the same places and exactly the same way you did 3 years ago or years ago? Our faces naturally change over time. That doesn't mean anything is wrong with our faces. It simply means that placement that worked for us before may not create the same effect we want today. For example, you might not need to apply foundation all over your face. Maybe you only need to apply it just, through the middle and then blend it out to the edges. So instead of taking that foundation and putting it, like they do on some of the videos, maybe you just want to put a little on the back of your hand, I'm sorry, and place it just on the spots of your face where you just want to even it out. That could be around your mouth. That could be across the center of your face. That's where I would mostly apply it. Or any area of discoloration. Then you're going to blend it into the surrounding skin. And a little tip I just learned this morning is when we're putting on concealer, and we want to hide some of those either dark circles or I happen to have the eye hollows, you can use a complexion colored concealer. Usually we think of concealer as being lighter than, but if I get one the same tone as my skin tone, I feel like that does the color correcting and just blends things out a little better. That's what I tried today. So we'll see how it works. And you in the comments, please let me know if I seem to have an even look or if just let me know what it looks like. I'm not trying, or you're not trying to cover your entire face and erase everything that makes your skin look like skin. You are simply giving yourself a little coverage where you need it, or as I say, I'm giving myself a little coverage where I need it. That one adjustment can make your complexion look fresher and more natural, and it may make your routine feel easier. I certainly found that just applying a skin tone concealer today made my process easier. The second area I want you to consider is your products. Ask yourself, are the products I'm using working with my skin as it is today? A foundation, concealer, or powder that worked beautifully several years ago may not give you the same result now. You may find you need a more hydration in your foundation, or a creamier texture, a lighter layer, or even a softer finish. That doesn't necessarily mean you need to run out and replace everything in your makeup bag. Just start paying attention. Is a product making your skin feel dry? Is your concealer beginning to look heavy? Are you using a powder because you need it, or simply because powder has always been part of your routine? And at this age, we need to try to use less powder. Try changing the way you apply it, or try using the product only in the areas where it is truly helpful. That generally is your T zone. The third area is timing. Does your beauty routine fit your personal life? Maybe you once enjoyed spending 45 minutes getting ready, but now you want a routine you can complete in 10 minutes. Or perhaps you have more time now and you want your beauty routine to feel like a quiet, intentional moment for yourself. There's no one correct amount of time. The question is, does the routine support me, or does it feel like another obligation I have to complete? You may decide to create a 5 or 10 minute version of your routine. You might choose one anchor step, a little concealer, a touch of blush, a defined brow, or a favorite lipstick that helps you feel put together. You may even decide to sit down while applying your makeup because that makes you feel more comfortable in your body. And I certainly have incorporated that in my routine. I definitely sit down now. For years, I stood over the bathroom sink. None of that anymore. I have a little table and I sit my little self down. Those things count. You don't have to complete a full face of makeup to prove that you care about yourself. You may even decide to sit down while you apply your makeup because that feels more comfortable for your body. That still counts. You do not have to complete a full face of makeup to prove that you care about yourself. You do not have to maintain a routine that exhausts you. And you do not have to follow every new beauty trend or purchase every product that somebody else recommends. Your routine is allowed to become simpler, softer, and more supportive. This is where the GLOW method connects so beautifully with today's conversation. The L in GLOW stands for Learn What Works for You. That means noticing what your skin, your face, your lifestyle, what do all of those things need now, not simply following someone else's routine. And the O stands for Own Your GLOW. Owning your glow means giving yourself permission to act on what you have learned. It is saying, this no longer works for me, so I'm going to make a change. Or I don't need to do all of these steps. This one step helps me feel like myself. Owning your glow is not about doing more. It's about becoming more intentional about what you choose to do. So here's a small reflection I would like you to try. Choose one part of your current beauty routine and ask yourself this: does this still support the woman I am today? If the answer is yes, wonderful, keep it. If the answer is no, give yourself permission to change it. You are not giving up on yourself. You are responding to yourself with awareness instead of judgment. That is care. What is one change that you would make to your beauty routine that would make you feel more supported? Maybe it's using fewer products, changing your foundation placement, creating a shorter routine, or simply giving yourself more patience. I really would love to hear from you. And if you are ready to stop guessing and begin learning what truly works for you now, I created the Glow Method to help you do exactly that. I'll leave the information for you below. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. And remember, you are allowed to redefine what care looks like for you. Small, repeatable practices create confidence, and confidence is always radiant. I'll see you in the next Just a Sip. Bye-bye for now.